Dzhokhar Dudayev, the 9th of May is coming. What would you like to wish to the peoples of the former Soviet Union? The peoples of the former Soviet Union. I'm not going to wish them anything. What they deserve, they themselves, exactly that, are intensifying and are bringing themselves to what they deserve. The peoples of the former, present, or the future Union, and particularly of Russia, are sick with Russism. And that is a very dangerous, severe, and chronic illness. Russism is worse than fascism, Nazism, and racism, worse than all misanthropic ideologies, whether they want it or not. And this terrible disease probably can be cured only by the most difficult hardships, Probably the only nation on the planet that doesn't believe in anything. Unspiritual, immoral, that lags behind the level of development of humanity. Hopelessly and for long, that's the Russians. There is no faith. They don't obey any faith. Not committed to any kind of spirituality, ethics, and therefore morality. Morality. And it is a great misfortune of the Russian people itself. On a mass scale, what's being done now, Chechnya is only a pretext. In reality, it is the core of the Russian people. Sick with Russism and misanthropic ideology. And for that, there is a difficult price to pay. The Russian people will face very difficult trials, and the prognosis is poor. The reasons for that are real. There is no idea. The idea of communism, socialism, the construction of a society with equal opportunities has burst like a soap bubble, because it was built on the idea of Russism. And since there is no idea, there is no legal Russian state, no legitimacy of the state itself, no branches of government. And since there is neither an idea nor legitimacy of state and its branches of government, then there's no place for politics, both internal and external. And since the third component's not there, there's no place for ideology. And then there are no motives and no incentives, and that is the end of perspective. That is one way. There is another way of development of human civilization, it's spirituality. The Russians are non-believers. They don't believe in Christ, Mohammed, Buddha, no one. And to make a whole nation spiritual, you have to work on it for at least 3 generations. This way is closed as well. Where do you get ideas for such a mass of people? You can follow the example of the West to choose the dollar as your ideology, to make it your God. In this case, it is a dead end. Russia, in a short time, with a civil war, in a period of redistribution of power, illegitimacy of the state and its branches of government, delimitation and denationalization of property. Exactly in this period, such an idea is so dangerous that everybody will take rocks or a machine gun if somebody has it, or even a missile, and with a civil war, they will start resolving this dispute. This way is also closed. Both ways of spirituality and of a new idea are closed. Politicians and ideologists are trying now to choose a third way, which is Slavicization, unification on a Slavic basis. This will not work either, because the main component of Slavicization, the Ukrainians, will never agree with russification and Russism. There is only one way for the development of the Russian state and people, but I will not tell you what it is. And we have this key. Slava Ukraini!